All right, so pretty crazy, but overall pretty good episode of Monday Night Raw here on April 24th. We had kicked the show off with Mr. Cody Rhodes talking about his big matchup with Brock Lesnar. Pretty much saying like, Brock, already got a scar on my body. Come over here, knock, put another scar on my body. I'm gonna beat you at Backlash and all that good stuff. And then of course, Cody Rhodes gets interrupted by the leader of the Judgment Day, Finn Balor. One thing leads to another, and of that another obviously being a match between Finn Balor and Cody Rhodes set for later on that evening. Next, we had a tag team match player. We had the Bloodline take on the LWO. And yeah, man, I thought this was a solid match for the most part. I really liked the ending with Del Toro. He was going up to the top and Solo out of nowhere with the Samoan spike. The Usos followed up with the 1D. The Bloodline got the LWO out of here like a bunch of jobbers and has-beens. The Bloodline get the win here. Rightfully so. They got the big tag team match on Friday, which the Usos actually dedicated their tag team match on Friday to the tribal chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, who we will once again be talking about in a little bit. The next match was a tag team match between the Street Profits and Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. Like the commentator mentioned, man, this could be the last time the Street Profits could very well be a tag team. You know, the draft coming up, who knows? The Street Profits, we saw that one year with the New Day getting split up. The Street Profits could get split up. You know, Montez go to SmackDown, Angelo could stay on Raw. God knows, man. Anything could happen with this WWE draft. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. It's gonna be really interesting. But the Street Profits do get the win here, and yeah. Now next was the big announcement, Triple H's big announcement, and this announcement in Triple H's eyes was going to change the landscape of the WWE forever. And as you can see in the picture here, Triple H introduced a new championship, but not just any championship. He introduced the new World Heavyweight Championship. Basically, I guess you could say this title is a constellation prize because our tribal chief Roman Reigns just cannot be stopped, and Roman decided it's best that he defends his title once out of the blue moon. So obviously, Raw is in desperate need of a title. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I personally think Roman's gonna get drafted to SmackDown. Triple H did say whichever brand Roman stays on, he will exclusively stay on that brand. And yeah, I just feel like they're doing this whole title, this new title, strictly so that again, not only Roman can continue his title reign, but like Raw can get a top championship. So anyways, Triple H did announce that I guess they're gonna do a little tournament, but the new World Heavyweight Champion will be crowned at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia at the end of May. So really cool how they're gonna do it there. No, I don't think Cody's gonna be the first champion. I do think Cody is going to continue focusing on going after Roman and going after that WWE title, like because that's the main point. That's the main story that Cody wants to win. He doesn't like he'll look at the top and be like, "Hey, it's beautiful and all, but I want that WWE championship." With history, with my father and all that stuff. Like it just, I want to go after that title. Um, anyways. So that was the big announcement. Damage Control originally, because we saw backstage, Damage Control was actually with Bianca, and Io was talking like, "Yo, I want to face you tonight. I don't want to wait till Backlash." But then Bailey stepped in and was like, "Nah, we can face all three of us can face you tonight." Io was like, "Bro, what are you doing? Like that's not what I wanted." So we're getting them cracks in the Damage Control. But anyways, they took on Bianca Belair, the women tag team champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel. This was a solid tag team match for the most part that saw the team of Bianca, Liv, and Raquel get the win here. And yeah, man, Bianca and Io is official. They're going to go at it at Backlash. That is going to be a really, really good match for the Raw Women's Championship. Austin Theory come out. He cut a promo basically saying, "Yeah, I know I'm United States champion, but I'm gonna be the world heavyweight champion. Just like I'm gonna win at Backlash." And Lashley coming down, he's cutting a little promo, and then Bronson Reed comes out of nowhere, and these guys have a little brawl where Bronson Reed does stand tall, where he holds up the United States championship. So we'll see what happens there at the Backlash pay per view. Well, we still got the go home show next week, but you know what I mean here. Ali took on Gable here. I can't really give you guys a big rating for this match. Ali just rolled up Gable in like 5 minutes, so they were just going at it, honestly, until they got to that moment. But yeah, next, before we had Cody Rhodes and Finn Balor, I gotta say, man, this, with Sammy still talking up with Jey Uso, telling him like, "Hey, man, like, again, it's never too late, but like, just like you're really, man, like you're dedicating this match to Roman." And then what was crazy, because Jay was talking with Jimmy backstage as well, and Jay was like a little conflicted because you could tell Sammy's in his head because he was asking his brother Jimmy like, "Bro, like what if we lose on Friday?" And Jimmy's like, "Man, we ain't gonna lose, man. What the heck you talking about?" And Jay's like, "I'm just saying, bro, like, what if we lose? Like, what if we legitimately lose? The tribal chief ain't gonna be too happy about that." So that story is really progressing there. Cody Rhodes versus Finn Balor was next. This was a solid match for the most part, but the right man went over here. Cody Rhodes did get the win, so that was that. And so much for not build up, because these guys are getting some build up now. Omos and Rollins, these guys had a face to face confrontation, a very first face to face confrontation. I thought for the most part it was solid. Rollins did put Omos over, but look, he said, "Hey, like, I'm just letting you know at Backlash, bro. Like, I'm gonna curb stomp you. I'm gonna get the win, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be." So I thought both men looked pretty good here in this little face off here. But I'll talk about that more when we get to the WrestleMania. I mean, the Backlash predictions, excuse me. And of course, who could forget the main event, man? We saw Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio. This was a solid match here between the both guys here. But we did see Damian hit Rey with the chair, so that's how the match ended. And it looks like Damian was going to put Rey through the table like he did Bad Bunny. But Bad Bunny came out. He was advertised for the show tonight, so he came out. He hits Damian Priest with the kendo stick. After kendo stick shot, he stands on top of the announce table and he's like, "Damian Priest, I'm not hosting Backlash anymore." So all this promotion for him hosting it, and now he's not even hosting the show anymore. But nonetheless, Bad Bunny is going one on one with Damian Priest in a street fight at the Backlash pay per view event. And my God, man, that is going to be something. Who would have thought that Bad Bunny, first coming into WWE, he teams with Damian Priest, and now he's literally going to fight his former tag team partner. I guess you could say even his former best friend in a street fight. That is going to be something there. And very, very excited for that, man. Very excited for that. So, yeah, overall, I thought the ending was really good. I thought this was a pretty good episode. Pretty good episode of Monday Night Raw. Like I said, we had the huge announcement with the world title. We saw Bad Bunny pretty much challenging Damian Priest. So there you had that. And more progression to the Backlash pay-per-view, which is shaping up to be a really good show. Anyways, this has been the Kid DC Wrestling. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And so, yeah.